Let's go. And let's get straight to it. Trevor Lawrence takes a late hit right here from Texans linebacker Azeez Al-Shaair, and all breaks loose during the game, and for good reason. No time should a quarterback get hit like this, especially after giving himself up. And when you hit a quarterback directly in the head neck area, his head bounces off the ground. He's left on the ground stunned. He can't get up. A fight is going to break out. The team is going to stand up for their guy, and that's exactly what the Jaguars did. And they have all the rights in the world to do this. Will they get thrown out the game? Yes, but you got to stand up for your guy. Texans linebacker was thrown out the game. I think the receiver Ingram was thrown out the game as well. But there's going to be more on the way for Zero. I expect a big fine coming. I expect a suspension coming. This is not his first incident this season. Earlier in the season, he threw a punch. I think he got ejected from the game for that. A lot of issues right here that could be avoided. We got to stay away from plays like this. It's just bad ball. And what really confused me about this was that Zero stood up after the hit and put his hands up like he didn't understand what was wrong. He didn't feel that this was a penalty. He thought he was wrongly being accused of hitting the quarterback late. It's clear to see he launches, he hits him, he landed. There's no reason to even contest this. That's what it is, man. D'Amico Ryan's out here talking to him. He's consoling him. He understands what it's like to be in a dogfight. He understands what it's like to be in the trenches. That's a vet right there as a head coach. But you know you can't do this. And I love that D'Amico, after this happened at halftime, said that this does not represent the Texans team. This does not represent the Texans organization. This is an individual who made a mistake. You got to let these things be known, and it's clear for everyone to see, and the example has to be set that this is not okay. Trevor Lawrence leads his game in a cart. His day was done. But unfortunately for Zero, after the penalty, after the first melee, more was to come. He kept challenging players from the Jaguars. Of course, they're talking, they're chirping. A lot of issues are going to ensue after you get up and knock out the franchise player right here. Trevor Lawrence just got paid. The NFL has done all they can to protect the quarterbacks. So we're going to see more and more from this on the negative side for Zero. Like I said, I expect a big fine. I expect a suspension. We can't be out here fighting. It was a bad week for football, a good week for football, bad week for the fighting going on in college and now in the NFL. Unfortunately, this happened today. We got to learn from it. We can't continue this. It has to stop. But hey, let's keep going. Let's get to the next play.